Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to Full Send Throttles. My name is Van, and so today we're down here at BMW. Oh, there's no signage here. There's signage here. BMW in Cape Town for the launch of the 2023 S1000. So I'm a little bit early. The guys are still pulling in. Let's go tour a little bit, see what's inside, and then later we will get into the fun stuff. Damien, bro, welcome to the channel. So you are a salesman at BMW Motorrad Cape Town, correct? Okay, so today we're here for the 2023 unveiling. But before we get into the fun part, the exciting part, can you give us an overview of BMW Motorrad Cape Town as far as what happens in the building behind you?
Yeah, absolutely. I've been here for a short while, but I've been a customer of this dealership for a long time. They've been around since about 2014. Okay. So they were the first flagship dealership in the world, and nobody actually knows that. But the first flagship dealership in the world, and that's when the whole Make Life a Ride, as the cap says, concept started out with BMW Motorrad. And it's basically situated in the CBD in Batt Street, number 112 Batt Street, and we've got pretty much everything here. We do everything, almost everything in-house. So we've got vehicle sales, bike used and new motorbike sales. We've got a coffee shop and restaurant on the inside over there. We've got parts and servicing. We've got a full walk-in workshop. Obviously we don't like our customers to stand right at the top of our technicians while they're working. Okay. But the opportunity for you to chat to the guy about your bike is there. We're very people-centric. We like inviting conversation with customers. We sell tires, we do wheel balancing, we do pretty much everything that there is to do with regards to the motorcycle space in BMW.
It's a one-stop BMW shop kind of thing. I see from your superbike adventures, cruiser style bikes, there's just everything here. So people can contact you if they do need anything. Do they phone the dealership directly? Is there an extension, or how will it work?
I'll supply my details and you can maybe just put that in the description or whatever. Okay. But I'm in the bike sales. There's about 4 salesmen over here, so you can contact me or any one of my colleagues for bike sales, whether it be new or used. And like you say, we do pretty much everything. Today we're unveiling the 2023 superbike of superlatives, as they call it, the S1000Rr. But we also do a lot of other things, like we do the R9T, which is a cafe style racer. We've got the GS, which is pretty much the bread and butter model for BMW. Usually the floors are stacked with GSs because that's by far the most popular seller. We've got something that's in the beginner level, the G310 as well. So I do all of that side of the business. However, my customers use me as the one-stop shop. So yes, it's the workshop's problem once they leave my hand, sort of, if I can put it that way, that if they need to come back for servicing and all of that type of thing, you contact the workshop to make a booking. But most of my customers actually just contact me and I do that for them. Another little known fact is that we do free oil top-ups and chain lubes and stuff as well. So we have a lot of our customers just riding in, rocking up, having a conversation, having a coffee while their bikes get serviced lightly. So yeah, it's quite an amazing place to be and work. Yeah.
You almost knocked me off my feet here. The viewers can't see it, but
the viewers can't see it, but it's quite a long way down behind.
No, but that's quite like, look, the reason for this conversation is because I personally didn't know. I mean, I ride Yamaha. What am I gonna do here? Yeah. But I mean, I can pull in for coffee, a quick chat to you.
Absolutely.
And yeah, so sweet. Let's not make this too long. Let's have a closer look at some of the customers' bikes. Let's have a closer look at the dealership itself, and then the fun stuff, the unveiling. Thank you, Damien. I'll chat to you later.
100%.
Cheers.
and welcome to BMW Motorrad Cape Town. Thank you very much. A lot of us were invited. Some of us heard through the grapevine. We actually quite amazed at the turnout that we've got. Thank you very much to everyone for showing up. I know that there's another event happening at another location shortly, so I know a lot of us are going to head out that way. But yeah, we just wanted to kind of introduce you to the new bike for 2023. It's an update of the previous versions. As you can see, we've got the only M1000 in the country, and it's not even taking center stage there. But we thought we want to kind of showcase the evolution from this generation to the next generation, and it's taking a lot of its styling cues and performance cues from the M1000 technology that's transferring over to the new bike. So without adding too much fanfare, Michael, if you can just help me unveil the new bike, and yeah, so we hope that you enjoy. We're really excited for this new product, and we know we're going to sell a lot of them, and we hope that you're going to enjoy the bike too. So without further ado.
Damien, welcome back after that big reveal of the 2023 BMW S1000Rr. That one that was in a cabinet, is that S1000 or M1000?
That's an S1000Rr. The one that's standing on the ground is an M1000Rr. It's the only one available in the country at the moment.
Okay.
So it's basically the last of that generation, because as you may know, there's a new M coming in 2023 as well.
So the one that was displayed now is an S, but it's got M.
It's got an M package, yeah.
Oh, okay,
so
okay. Because
if you think about it, the motorsport package, so it's like sort of like BMW M3 versus BMW M340i. So it gets some of that M-ness about it, but it's not quite
not the M.
There,
Because I saw his carbon rims, there's some other carbon bits on there.
So there's a couple of options on there, and that's for the reveal and for the display and all of that, just to show what is possible on these bikes in terms of factory fitted extras. Yeah.
But very, very nice machine, eh?
Beautiful.
I want to get straight into this, the front of the bike.
Yeah.
Initially, when I saw the leaked images, for lack of a better term, on social media, I was like, I don't know how. But seeing it in person, it gives it a totally different look.
Yeah.
So, from your perspective, without being too biased, obviously, how do you feel about that added aggressive MotoGP style look as a daily bike, for example, or as an everyday bike?
Yeah, look, I think I'm going to go a little bit opposite, because I mean, from all of the interactions that I've had so far today and other times, people really liked seeing it online, and then were quite on the fence again when they saw it in person. For me, I was the other way around. I didn't like it at all on the pictures and on the images and stuff. Because that's the way that the world is going. Everybody wants this downforce that it's like become like a marketing thing. Yamaha's doing it, Honda's doing it, Aprilia, Ducati, all of the big manufacturers are doing it.
Like crazy,
and now BMW's done it as well, but you can understand the form follows function. So for me personally, I do like it. I thought that it would make the bike a little bit too crazy looking, but actually, like you say, in the flesh, it actually complements the bike quite nicely.
It does.
So it's just basically an evolution of what's already a striking looking bike. Yeah.
So would you say that possibly later models might keep that sort of design, almost like
I think
BMs
so.
and the big grills? It will just be changed kind of thing.
I think a lot of the Motorrad side of things is taking that approach that the BMW cars are doing. Like have that blatant shock value. Like I mean, if you look at G80 now, everybody's used to that big grill of G80 now.
Yeah, it was a thing. Now it's like normal.
Now it's normalized, and the same thing happens with this as well. So I think that outrageous shock value is there, and I think that's deliberate. But I think in terms of the design language, I think that's going to carry on for a long time. It might obviously evolve as everything does, but that's the flavor of the month at the moment. So
And
that's what helps sell bikes. So yeah, so we're going to chuck wings on. If we need big aero and jet propulsion, then I suppose that's what we're going to do.
That's how it's going to go.
Yeah.
Okay, and just very briefly, speak to us about specs in terms of upgrades, so to say, from the 2022 or 2021, 2022 to the 2023 model. We've got a 2021.
Yeah, I think this is either 2020 or 2021 that's standing here in front of us now.
Okay.
And for the casual observer, the design, apart from the wings, it's a lot of subtle changes. But for those who are actual fans of the brand or owners of the brand, they will see that the differences are actually quite substantial. And I'll run through a few of them. There are a number of them. But first and foremost, like I say, we've got the M1000 on the floor in the front there. And a lot of the design language, or at least a lot of the technology from the M1000 is carried over to this new bike. If you want to think of it in terms of, in 2013, 2014, there was an HP4, and then in 2015, that bike got all of the updates, the different head, all of that. So it's a similar thing here. So it's getting the M1000's head, airbox, and ram tubes. That's giving it an additional, I think, 3 horsepower, as what BMW said. The bottom end is still the stock, the same with the shift cam. So the power has now been bumped up to 210 horsepower, whereas on the new bike, it's been bumped up from 207 up to 210 horsepower.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of horsepower. So that's on the bike now in terms of the engine and the updates there. When it comes to the actual physical side of the bike, you've got an increased screen that comes from the M1000 as well. You've obviously got the fairings with the wings integrated, which gives you 22 kilograms of downforce up at about 300 k's an hour. You've got the front of the bike is now closed up there with another wing over there. It's got a completely new tail section. The frame is now all black. The stator and engine covers are all black now as well. And then other things like the TFT screen for those who are owners of the bike at the moment. One thing that was very annoying for the users was if you turn the bike on and you adjust your settings and you get to a certain point, either during your ride or maybe on the track, if you switch your bike off and you switch it back on, then it's reset. So it starts from right from the beginning. Now the bike will actually start from where it's left off. BMW has also introduced this new thing. They put a steering angle sensor in the bike, which basically measures the angle that the front wheel is at while you're in the turn. So it allows you to drift and slide the bike now in a controlled manner. And it also assists in something called dynamic braking control now, which is a new thing as well. And that's what that potentiometer in the front is for. And then further to that, there's minor little other things which we probably don't have time to get into, but yeah, as you can tell, I'm quite excited about this brand. Having been a previous owner of an older generation of this bike, so this is what makes my gears turn.
So it is actually exciting. A proper upgrade, even though to the normal person's eye, you might not see it. You just see, oh, there's a couple of extras. But it's actually
it's actually a model update. So it will have the MU designation for model update. It's like a mid-cycle refresh, but it's got enough changes that it's actually like a brand new bike, and that's why we've gone through the effort of relaunching it or re-unveiling it. Because I mean, it's been around in Europe and the States, so you can see it online. But in terms of it being in person, we wanted people to actually come and experience it because it is quite a different bike now.
Oh, we've got the sexy one over here. We are in the workshop, guys. We are in the walk-in workshop. Okay, sweet. So it's nice to know that that customers will actually be getting value for their money kind of thing.
Money, yeah, absolutely.
Obviously, we know with BMW it's always like that. It's nice to know that extras like the front is functional. It's not just there for show, for show, for looks. So sweet. I'm excited to see how it takes off here in the local market. hopefully get one of them on the channel soon as well.
Yeah.
I will take his duck. I will make you proud.
Of course.
No, but cool. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for allowing
thank you,
us
man,
to
for
be
showcasing this, and we're very excited about our product. We're very excited and proud of our dealership. As I mentioned before, we're the first of its kind in South Africa. We're the first of its kind in the world, and we're very proud of the culture that we've cultivated here.
Yeah.
So the more people that can see that it's not just about, oh, those are BMW riders, or there's actually more to owning a BMW motorcycle, whether it be a sport bike or any of our other things. We've got electricity, or at least electric powered bikes now. We've got our GS fan base, which is our bread and butter models.
Yeah.
We've got something pretty much for everybody here, and we want to thank Full Send Throttles for showcasing that for us, and allowing us to also get a further reach to, and we know how brand loyal people are. So maybe there's a Kawasaki or Suzuki guy that we can transfer over, and that would always be a winner for us.
Or that guy riding his wife's Yamaha R6, you know, maybe he will come here.
Yeah, maybe this will help convince that guy's wife that he needs BMW in his life. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but sweet, thank you so much. Like I say, very accommodating, very welcoming. A breath of fresh air when you step into this dealership as well.
Yeah, that's deliberate.
So really, really nice. And I actually encourage people to come here, come have a chat, come have a coffee, and just experience it.
Yeah.
Because it's been an experience for me. It's my first time here, because I always just thought, I don't like BM. What am I doing here?
Yeah.
But a very, very nice culture, and I hope that you guys keep it up. You keep it going through the years and changes that lies ahead. I hope that doesn't change.
Yeah.
So yeah, sweet, Damien. Your details will be down in the description below.
Yeah.
And yeah, hopefully we can get some sales through, man.
Absolutely, that's always welcome.
Yeah, sweet.
Thanks, Brandon.
Thank you.
Ciao.